Can an affordable folding e-bike handle a blue trail out here at the Brunswick Nature Park? Well, I'm about to find out. Stay tuned. As I said, I'm out here at the Brunswick Nature Park here in Brunswick County, North Carolina, and it's got a number of blue trails that have a couple steep pitches, and I'm curious to find out if this affordable folding OneBot T6F e-bike with a 350 watt rear motor can handle this trail. If it does, well, then it's even a better deal, and I think it's about $800 now than I thought before. Well, let me get my helmet on, and let's get rolling down to the first blue trail. I'm using the TrailForks app to track where I want to go on this trail. You can see it's a pretty extensive trail. Should be a pretty good ride. I got to go down here to get at the trailhead. Well, let's get going. We'll see if this thing has the power to survive this trail. Here we are at the start of the Fly Trap Trail. Looks a little bit narrow, but I'll just take it easy and we'll see how the bike does. I'm in pedal assist level 1 here, gear 4, because I don't really want to go too fast. And I figure gear 4 gives me some maneuvering room up and down. I can feel the front shocks taking the hits. So far, so good. Here comes a hill. Quick bump to pedal assist 2, and I'm up at no problem. I'm coming into the woods here. This would be a good test of the maneuverability of this bike. Still in pedal assist 1, gear 3 or 4. I can't look down to see. Too busy trying to stay alive. Well, I've determined that even pedal assist 1 is a little bit too much help. I'm just in no pedal assist at all. Gear number 3, and I'm cruising on this trail just fine. Well, I'm taking a break here in the middle a little bit, and I'm amazed I can be in pedal assist 0 and negotiate this problem with no issues given the gearing. I'm in gear number 2 right now, and it's just easy riding. In fact, in a number of places that I've been so far, pedal assist level 1 has provided too much power. Right now I'm running at 6 miles an hour just on human power, and that's plenty fast enough for this little trail. Trail got a little bit narrow back in here. I'm still not using any pedal assist. I've only had to bump up to pedal assist 2 to get up a steep slope. But I think the bottom line is that this 350 watt motor, whoa, almost ran into that tree, is going to be just fine. Whew. Well, there's another bike trail right there. El Chucapadra. Let me see what that looks like. I think I'll run down it, get started here, level assist 1 with throttle, then shift back down to 0. And let's see where this one goes. My app here is telling me exactly where I am, so there's no chance of getting lost. A lot of roots on this trail, a lot of roots. But the seat's comfortable, so it's handling it just fine. Still in level 0. Absolutely no need for pedal assist. Even going over these big roots, I've got the power to get over it just with human power and the gearing with the 6-speed Shimano shifter. This is a narrow trail, and there's all sorts of roots in it. I'm still not using any pedal assist. Whoa! Well, here's a section of the trail that has some dips and rises. I think I'll leave it in pedal assist 0 to see how the bike does. If I have to shift up into pedal assist 1, I will. I'm still in gear number 2 and can climb these rises easily. Boy, so far, now that I've learned it the hard way, and I'll tell you that later, you don't really need you don't really need any pedal assist unless you hit a real steep pitch. I've been in zero probably for most of this ride, and I've been going 6 miles an hour on this narrow trail. There's a number of these little skinny bridges. Got to be careful going over these. Well, here's a steep pitch, so I want to see if I can get up this pitch in level 3 with just throttle. It was slow, but I did it. Oop, let me get back down to 0 real quick here. Boy, made it to the end. Well, let's get back to the parking lot and I'll share some thoughts on how this worked in the mountain bike mode. Well, how'd we do? Boy, I got a workout. I'm covered in sweat. But I did learn some things. First is you don't really need the power assist unless you're going up some hills. I did most of those 2 trails in level assist 0 and in either gear 2 or 3. The other thing I discovered is that this has 20-inch rims. I wish that they were a little larger because I was worried that I was going to hit my rear derailleur as I was going over some of those obstacles. In addition, I did hit a tree, and here's what happened. I knocked into a tree and I destroyed the front light. So I'll be able to check the repair part situation, and I'll contact OneBot to see if I can buy another light. Otherwise, I'm sure I can just disconnect it somewhere back in here someplace. What's my final assessment of the OneBot T6F as a mountain bike, as a trail bike? Well, it performed really well. It's been a while since I've been on a mountain bike trail, and I think the crash I had was my fault rather than bike fault. It handled well. I like the fat tires. I got plenty of traction. The 350 watt motor seemed to do okay on short pitches, but I've got doubts whether it would take you up a real long hill. That I'll leave up to experimentation, and if you have any insight into that, throw a comment down below. But for the price point of $800, this affordable folding e-bike seems to meet the match for both beach and trail. Your perspective? Comments? Throw it down below. Thanks.